In this video, I'm going to talk to you about just 4 pillars of your personality. Try to keep them in position so that you go as a balanced person in the interview room. And these 4 pillars of our personality, which I would like you to identify. The first would be actually the individual traits that you have got, your value system, your ability to celebrate the kind of inheritance that you have got, upbringing and your sensitivity towards the societal issues, sensitivity towards the downtrodden, empathy, sympathy, all those moral values. This is one very important component of your personality trait that you have got. And I think you should identify those traits and then actually ensure that they are not being driven away by some questions or something which is like coloring them. So one component is that individual traits and values. That is one part of your personality. The second part of your personality is basically, I would like you to say, that sense of perspective. That's very important. Quite often when we are talking to people on an occasion like this, we lose sense of perspective. Like if they say that you are the Prime Minister of India, what would you do? You suddenly start thinking that I'm the real Prime Minister of India and I'm doing this. That's not done. If you are a district collector, what do? Don't lose your sense of perspective. Remember from where you are speaking. After becoming an IAS and IPS officer, IRS officer, whatever officer you're aiming at, you'll be the junior most officer from there. And then how much can I speak? You should speak from that point only. So don't lose your sense of perspective. It is very, very important part of your personality. The third I would like to tell you is your information base. A lot of time, I don't say it's the entire component of your personality, but it's an important component of personality. And I would definitely give a thumbs up for your knowledge base, because you've been called for interview. The very fact that you've been called for interview, you definitely have got information enough that they can make you topper of the country. So that is something which is what you have got. Knowledge base as the third component of your personality. And fourth is the skill of presentation. A lot of time I have knowledge, I have values, I have got sense of perspective, but I'm not able to externalize that. So it is very important that you work on the fourth component, skill of expression, skill of conveying. Because a lot of time I feel a lot of students, they know so much, and you may have seen they got good marks in the written main examination, but then in interview they don't get good marks because they did not work on the skill. And it is actually a skill. It's not something that you believe in, it's something that you have practiced on. So that skill component is also the fourth pillar of your personality. I think most of the students at this stage, they're just worried about one pillar, that is knowledge. No, that's not one. I think one of the 4 things is knowledge. And I think to some extent, you're already there as far as knowledge is concerned. So what is important is that the 4th pillar I was talking about, skill of expression, is that something which you should be working upon. And in several videos, I have explained you as to how to go about developing that skill. And if further needed, I'll be more than happy to be part of your journey here. Thank you.